So, of course, Emporium of Enigma, State of Power is coming up, Lucky Wheels in full swing, and Flamin' Fangs is pretty much over with. And one of the things that I wanted to discuss with you today was really kind of Frosty Fortune and the whole Emporium of Enigma, right? Just to say, what should you be going for in here? What are you looking to get? There are a couple of items in here that you can grab. Like, for example, you can get custom hero widgets, you can get pet food, pet advancement, you can get hero experience, or you can get essence stones. I mean, there's a lot of different angles here that you can go with. Um, I would say for most people, if you are struggling to decide, like, what should I be getting out of here, I think the only thing that I can tell you is skin wise, like the Windmill Village or the Forge Town or even Brute Mammoth are some of the big ticket items that people like to go for. And if you're wanting to get that, I mean, it's all very strictly a spending event, but you can spend in a way that makes sense, which is to say that you just want to grab. So, like, for example, we'll go ahead and pick up the Gem of Enigma. And all you do really is just pick up your Enigma stones here and you grab the red chests. And that's really about all you want to aim for. You don't want to go with the gold chests, so if you get a bad refresh, then just go ahead and do it again. And then you'll get your Enigma. As you can see, you just get about 20 Enigma a pop, and then you just rinse and repeat this way. Of course, you can also grab Treasure Drill and do the missions so that you then can get daily missions done to get more of the gems of Enigma. So you can get some even from logging in or doing 1,000 speed ups. And then you can get the treasure hunt chests, which then have a chance to drop 100 at 1%, but most of the time you're going to get all these other items. And as far as the strategy goes, I mean, I think it was like $300 or $400, I think, when I was doing it back in the day, just to get things like Forge Town or Brute Mammoth for that matter. So it's not an easy feat by any means, but if somebody was going to go ahead and go for it, I would say one of the big ticket things that I would gather out of this is probably, you know, if you, for like my example, I've got about 80, right? If I was to go and grab exactly 80 of these, I'm going to get about 40 enhancement components, or what amounts to almost 4,000 experience. I'll go ahead and pick up the 4,000 rather than the essence stones, since at this particular point in time, I'm working on my hero gear, and that is one of the big things that I gotta get to where I can eventually get to 100 here, so I can get it up past to where we can actually upgrade it. And of course, then I got to do that also for the other gauntlet. And then, as you can tell, my Lancer set is in dire need of experience. So there's a lot there that you got to build up on. That isn't to say you can't stack mastery forging stones and get all the extra stats that you can do from there as well. It's just wherever your priorities are, you primarily will dump a lot of it in that direction, more or less. But one thing I can say is that I am looking forward to State of Power this week, so it is going to be kind of fun. One of the things that I can do real quick is I can actually go and do some Polar Terror here, and we'll just go ahead and kind of rinse through these, because again, you want to make sure you're doing your rallies to get those extra points so that you can basically take advantage of as many points as you can possible. And with any luck, this weekend we'll be able to stream some stuff. We'll probably play some Helldivers too, and we'll have a lot of different stuff, including Whiteout Survival to kind of showcase. But in any case, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.